We're all just little specks on a floating blue shit.
A mote in God's eye.
I read that.
God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Wow.
That's why we're here today.
The Englishman who went up a hill, but came down a mountain. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? People love that shit.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We've had a little break.
We had a little break. You and Rich went to Fantastic Fest.
We did. We went to Austin. We saw a bunch of movies. Some good, some all right, but mostly good for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ate some good food. I got eaten alive by bugs.
Yeah, we all did.
No, really?
I got really bad. I don't know if you could still see it. Look at all these little marks on my arm from, I know, it's kind of gross. I'm fine, though. I'm fine now.
I had goats.
Yeah. You do that like every year, don't you?
I love the Texan goats.
They
I
always
love a
wait till
goat. I've
after
been trying to
I-
get Lauren to let me get a goat, and her answer is just a flat no.
Just a flat no. She doesn't even want to talk about it.
No.
And you're going to marry her?
I'm going to marry her, yeah.
Holy fuck.
I'll bring some goats to your wedding.
Thank you.
So yeah, we came back, and now we are smack dab in the middle of what is Scarecrow's busiest time of year.
Oh my God, Video Store Day.
Video Store Day, Scarecrowber, Psychotronic Challenge, the beginning of autumn. We have a bunch of updates and news and all of that fun stuff. I guess we can talk about Video Store Day first.
It's Saturday, October 18th. Do you know where your children are and where you should be?
That's right, folks. Video Store Day is coming Saturday, October 18th, and this year Scarecrow is going off like never before.
Give me a what?
First of all, it's October, it's a party, you should wear a costume, we encourage you to. We are having hourly flash sales and all-day deals on labels you love like Kino Lorber, Severin, MVD Rewind, Vinegar Syndrome, Criterion, and others. Spend a certain amount of money, you get a free prize no matter what. We're also going to be raffling off some incredible prizes. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, 50% off all used items. We are going to have an exclusive Video Store Day tote bag and several new shirts, all designed in-house. Deep Sea Sugar and Salt is going to be here with some wonderful baked goods, and then after 2 p.m., 9th and Hennepin Donuts is going to be here slinging some delicious donuts from his truck. And I'm still not done. We're going to have live DJs all day long. Seth Goodkind's book, Witch Please, about the witch section at Scarecrow is getting a reprint. There's so much going on. The only thing that's missing is you, so come to Video Store Day, Saturday, October 18th, noon to 9 p.m., 11 a.m. if you're a member. Please come.
Yeah, Video Store Day is very important. Saturday, October 18th.
Yes.
It's always the best day of the year at Scarecrow. It's going to be a giant party. We may be filming an episode of Viva Physical Media at Video Store Day.
Yeah, so this year we're not live streaming, but we will be around, so if you see us,
say hi. Unless we're recording, then wait to say hi.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Please don't be
Please
that
don't just
person.
like go in there.
Yeah. But it'll be fun. I'm
It's
excited.
gonna be a good day.
It's a lot happening, but I'm really excited about it. We also are doing throughout this month Scarecrowber,
Tons of different
partnering
events.
with SIF. So today you are watching this when it comes out on the 12th. Toby Dammit is playing on the 14th. Goke Body Snatcher from Hell. Aren't you going to introduce that one?
I will be introing that
That's
one,
on the
yes.
23rd.
Don't ruin the crazy ending of Goke.
If you haven't seen Goke Body
haven't.
Snatcher from Hell, it has one of my favorite endings ever of any movie.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll show up.
It's a lot of fun. It's very silly.
And then Valerie and her Week of Wonders, which I love, is on the 28th. And these are at
Very
SIF. And then at the Northwest Film Forum, you see we have so much going on. We're partnering with Drag Queen Monday Morning.
It's Monday morning. for
And
Trauma Bond.
we're doing Trauma Bond, and they're showing some extreme fucking movies. On the 17th, they're showing Martyrs, which I will be there for, tabling and hanging out and watching it with the crowd. Watching it for the first time since I was like 21 years old, so I'm really excited.
I can't imagine what that must be like
I'm
with a
really
crowd.
excited.
Because I think all of us probably watched it when it came out on like PAL format DVD or something.
Yeah, I definitely watched it like on my laptop in like a shitty punk house in college.
That was
I'm
one of
really
those movies that got passed around here when it came out, and we were all like, the next person was like, you have to watch this. This is fucked up.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, so it's gonna be exciting.
It is. No, it's like a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good. Yeah. So say hi to me
It's
there.
a heartbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the 24th, they're showing Funny Games, the 2007 one with Michael Pitt, which honestly, I think both Funny Games are amazing, so you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
It's almost like a straight one-to-one remake.
It's 1-to-1 by Haneke as well, so check that out. That is at the Northwest Film Forum. Gosh, what else do we have? We have the Psychotronic Challenge, which we do every year, thanks to Jensen, who creates this.
31 days.
These around the store and online. 31 days, 31 challenges, little prompts, and then use the hashtag SCV Psycho Challenge to let us know on social media what you are watching.
Yes,
we're
and then also we have the Psychotronic bingo card for the month of October. So it's got different sections in the Psychotronic room, and if you rent one, you get a little bump, like a bingo card. You get a little spot. And if you get a bingo, then you get a free rental. If you black out the card, you get 5 free rentals.
Then we're going to wonder if you're all right, because that's a lot of movies.
That's a lot for October. That's a lot.
Jeez. All members now can do 2-for-1 Sundays.
All members, yeah.
All members. So if you are a member, come in on Sunday for your 2-for-1. Wednesday is still open to everyone 2-for-1, so that's not going away. Pop by the store. There's so much happening. We have a bunch of new sections. We're sitting in front of Kids Halloween.
Queer horror.
Queer horror.
Halloween favorites.
Halloween favorites. You know, while we're filming this, tomorrow Taylor Swift's new album comes out. So of course, in the midst of all this, I created the Life of a Showgirl section. Check that out. Then we also have the Trauma Bond section above it, which is fitting because I feel like this end cap kind of is me. So a lot of extreme horror there, curated by Miss Monday Morning.
Than you.
A little taller than me, but filled with the same kind of stuff, all the same, you know.
Filmed with the same kind of stuff.
So check it out. Come visit Scarecrow this month. It's super exciting, and we're stoked to get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shall we?
Let's get to it.
We're back in the ring with Raunch versus
Rom.
And I know it's been so long, and you guys are like, when is my champion going to be gifted the belt or win the case or whatever metaphor? It's today. The answer is now.
Gift us the belt.
Gifted the belt.
The answer is nigh.
The answer is nigh. So last time, if you recall, years and years ago, it was Best Friends with Goldie and Bert versus Miami Models with, who knows, lots of boobs. And Miami Models got 2 votes.
Ooh.
Best Friends got 9 votes. So
Kind of shocked.
clear winner. Really? No, Miami Models wasn't a good one from what I recall, and I don't recall a lot, so that kind of says it all.
But we both liked ours
We both
this time.
kind of liked ours this time. So yeah, let's set it up. In my corner of the ring, in the Raunch corner, we have MUGSY'S Girls from 1984, directed by Kevin Brody.
I chose Mr. Wonderful from I forget what year, directed by Anthony Minghella, who did like The English Patient.
Damn.
Yeah.
This person did the 1999 Dog of Flanders.
Just as good.
Very strange.
Wow.
All right, so you guys you must remember how this goes. We get 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes?
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
We get
I know we haven't done this in like 16 years.
I was like, damn, that sounds like a really long time. We get 2 minutes on the clock, and we tell you all about our champion and the little idiosyncrasies about it that would make you want to vote. And then at the end, we come back with our last play, our last sucker punch or final argument, and then you vote below. Mm-hmm. Cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this Raunch is called MUGSY'S Girls, also called Delta Pi, because that is the name of the sorority that these girls are trying to save. Per usual, this movie starts out with something that needs to be saved with money, and per usual, these girls put their brains together and they realize that they have boobs and ass, and they can use it to save whatever it is. In this case, it is a sorority.
Famously called B&A.
And they decide to sign up for a mud wrestling competition, only they use something that's not mud. It's like not clear what it is, like marshmallow paste, shaving cream, something white. I don't know. Goop. But then their house mother finds out, and their house mother is played by Ruth Gordon, who, if you don't recognize the name right away, she is from Rosemary's Baby and Harold and Maude, and also from MUGSY'S Girls. She is initially mad, but they keep her stoned the entire movie by like having her smoke different brands of cigarettes and eat weed brownies. And so she kind of goes along with it, and in the end actually does some mud wrestling herself.
Sick.
They meet these 2 boys who want to have sex with them, obviously, but in order to do that, they say they have connections in Las Vegas, so they all go on a bus to Las Vegas in order to enter the like national mud wrestling competition, which does probably exist in Vegas, if anywhere. Their bus breaks down on the way, but one of the nerds who wants to have sex with them, played by iconic nerd Eddie Deason, built an airplane, and so they use the airplane to fly the rest of the way to Vegas. Mugsy, the name of the house mother of Ruth Gordon is Mugsy. She's blasted on pot brownies. They're just kind of enjoying their time. They eventually make it to Vegas. They fight against the Nevada Nasties, who are the winning team, and I do believe they win. And eventually end up saving the sorority. There are some naked breasts in this, but mostly it's just a really fun time with these girls saving their sorority with Ruth Gordon.
I don't know if I can compete with a movie that has both Eddie Deason and a stoned out Ruth Gordon.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we've got Mr. Wonderful, directed by Anthony Minghella, of all people. This movie was really sweet. Okay, so Matt Dillon stars as Gus, and he works for the electric company, and he's divorced from his ex-wife, Annabella Ciara. And Annabella Ciara is also seeing her, she's got a new boyfriend, and it's William Hurt, who's cheating on his wife with her. The big problem is Gus and Leonora, Annabella Ciara's character, they hate each other. They don't get along at all anymore. But Gus is paying her alimony, and it's driving him crazy because the alimony payments mean he can't get a loan to buy the bowling alley that he wants to own and reopen and refurbish with his buddies so he can stop being a repairman for the Con Ed, right? So he contrives to set his ex-wife up with all these different men to try to get her married so that he can stop paying her alimony. And along the way, he realizes that he is still in love with his ex-wife. He's got a girlfriend of his own at the time, played by Mary Louise Parker. And she's really, really cute and great in this. Annabelle Ciara is absolutely awesome because she's like not the typical sort of subject of like she understands what's happening. She knows why Gus is setting her up with all these guys, and she's like, I fucking hate this. Like these guys suck. What are you doing to me? Why are you doing this to me for? I don't want you to pay my alimony, but you have to do it because the court said so. So they're always kind of at odds together. This movie has kind of like a dose of magical realism to it, even though it's like only kind of alluded to. Like there isn't any actual magic involved, but it has the light touch of something that feels like there's kismet happening all around the characters all the time. And it ends up being like really, really sweet by the end, and everybody kind of, it's almost Shakespearean where everybody kind of like has a different little drama going on in their lives, and at the end they all resolve in a really nice way and everybody gets to go home happy. It's a bit writerly, but that doesn't surprise me given Minghella because he kind of had a knack for this kind of thing. It reminded me of his other movie, Truly, Madly, Deeply, which is also great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds nice. It is time for our final statements, our final closing arguments. For MUGSY'S Girls, I have a little detail I'd like to share with you. The boys who say they have a connection in Vegas, they do have a connection. It's with this like kind of skeezy entertainment manager guy, and his name is Mr. Inhofe, Jack Inhofe.
Cool.
So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I could compete with a movie that has stoned out Ruth Gordon in a mud pit, Eddie Deason, and now a character named Jack Inhofe. But I'm going to try. With Mr. Wonderful, I thought this movie was really sweet. I enjoyed the sort of fairy tale nature of it. And also it had a really great supporting cast. I mentioned the leads, but it also has like baby Vincent D'Onofrio is in it. And I can't remember the actress's name right now, but she played Catherine Martin from Silence of the Lambs, you know, like the girl who's in the pit.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Hedaya is his boss at the electric company, always going around talking about why you can't get the loan to buy the bowling alley. Call Anyway, Mr. Wonderful. Yes, Gandolfini also in it, very briefly.
That is our Raunch versus Rom this episode. Please listen to our arguments, listen to our impassioned pleas, and vote below. Is it going to be MUGSY'S Girls?
Or Mr. Wonderful?
You be the judge, jury, and executioner. My pick of the episode is the 2000 Japanese horror drama rape revenge, Freeze Me. And this is funny because this is one of those movies where I was like up in the psychotronic room and I found the DVD and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I brought it home to watch, and I didn't realize at the time that someone had put out a nice Blu-ray of it, so I ended up watching the shitty DVD, which wasn't bad, but it's kind of weird that I just randomly picked one when this just came out.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is a pretty bleak, it starts out as a warning, there's a lot of like pretty rough sexual assault in this. Our main girl, Chihiro, she's a young woman living alone in Tokyo. She's working in an office. See her go out with friends. She looks like she has a pretty happy life. She's engaged to a coworker. They're gonna get married, but she doesn't live with him yet.
ったく大丈夫かなあの性格
And we come to realize through a series of flashbacks that she suffered a very traumatic incident where she was sexually assaulted by some childhood friends back in her hometown, out in the snow. It was a very like creepy looking scene, like out in the snow falling, and they filmed it. And this was 5 years ago. And so she's kind of dealing with that trauma herself, but looks to be moving on like pretty well. One day there is a knock on her door and she opens it up, and one of the guys that had raped her is there. And he forces himself in, and he basically just like grabs beer from the fridge, makes himself at home, and is like, I have the tape, I'm gonna show it to everyone if you don't just like do what I say and let me basically just like live here. Because he tells her that the other guys from the incident are also meeting him here because they want to have a little, they want to do it again, basically. They've had a rough go. One of them is just getting out of prison for something similar, and they decided that she would be a good, easy target. So she's kind of cornered into this situation where she can't fight back. She's not like a super strong, you know, girl physically, and he's like a pretty intimidating dude. And so she has to kind of live with this dude in her house for a few days, and she doesn't want this stuff to be released about her anyway either. It's like this revenge porn stuff. One day she just kind of fucking snaps, and she takes this, it's like a big bottle of water, and she just like fucking pummels him over the head and kills him basically in the bathroom. And she is kind of surprised at her own self for doing that. And the only way she could figure out to get rid of the body is to order a commercial grade freezer.
ここでお店でもやるの？
今ね流行ってんですよ冷凍庫をインテリアとして飾るのって
And she gets it into her house and she puts the body in there. But those other guys are still on their way. So they also show up. But now she's kind of lost her shit a little bit.
Got a real taste for it now.
Yeah, they come in each way. They are terrible and horrible, and they do kind of assault her. And but it starts to get this black comedy feel almost. Okay. Like there's a scene where one of the shitty guys is like playing video games in her house, and she's just kind of like sitting there. But then we see she's researching like the best deals for another commercial grade freezer.
でもこれ大きくってドア入るかな
She kind of snaps, and while still the victim of all this terrible shit and the trauma, and she's really not letting this trauma go because she's obviously like keeping them in her house even after she kills them. It kind of in a way, with her taking charge in that way, does kind of upend some of the like typical misogyny that you'd find in a lot of Japanese horror movies and exploitation movies. But it does end in kind of a bleak and upsetting way as well. I wasn't sure if I loved it at first, but then I just kept thinking about it day after day, and that's kind of how you know when something kind of sticks with you like that. It's unlike anything I've really ever seen before. Now I want to go back and watch the nice restored Blu-ray. But if you're gonna watch this movie, you should definitely check it out on the new
Shot
Blu.
on 16, right?
Yes, shot on 16. It's shot very like claustrophobically too, and very like cold to go with the whole like freeze me thing.
Cool.
But yeah, check it out from 2000. Freeze me.
何してんすかあんたら。新生のオフィスで。びっくりした。
When I first found out that this was coming out on 4K, I was like, okay, I've been wanting to watch this movie again for a really long time, but it's only ever been out on VHS. And when I found out it was coming out on 4K, I was like, okay, I am going to do this on Viva when 4K comes out and we get it. And it just finally came in a couple weeks ago, and it is the 1980 movie, the incredible weird-ass New York thriller, Night of the Juggler.
This has been on my list to watch for a long time.
You guys, so a lot of people watching this have probably seen this before because it's very well known, especially amongst cinephiles, as like sort of a lost classic.
I think it's Brian Sauer, Elric Kane fave on their show.
Almost certainly. I would be surprised if it wasn't. I didn't like discover this out of nowhere. It's been going around for years. Everybody knows that it's good, but it's never looked this good ever. It probably didn't look this good when it first came out. This new 4K is gorgeous, and it brings the movie totally back to life. Anyway, if you don't know what it's about, James Brolin, Mr. Barbra Streisand, he's like, I forget what his actual job is in this, but he's an ex-cop.
Morning, boys.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, Gladys.
That don't leave a lot.
Hey, what are you doing Saturday?
Ask me.
Ask me. Well, I just might do that.
He got drummed out of the force because he ratted on some other dirty cops. And one day, he's taken his daughter to school. He drops her off to, they sort of part ways.
What kind of a punk father are you?
I guess I'm pretty punk, huh?
Listen, I'll walk to school myself today, and you could go home and sleep.
You got yourself a deal.
Okay, you're a hard worker.
And this dude, this fucking psycho, kidnaps her, throws her in the back of a car, and drives off. And the first like 20, 25 minutes of this movie is James Brolin chasing this fucking guy any way possible. He's on foot. He commandeers a car. He has to get out of that car and get into another car. He gets into a cab driven by Mandy Patinkin, who's playing like a Cuban cab driver, which is a little iffy these days, but it's really fun.
I used to drive in the Puerto Rican 500. You know what that is? You get about 500 guys, and you all go over to Crotona Park and get loaded. Then everybody goes out and steals a car, and the first guy to make it to Bayonne, New Jersey, pop like this. He's the
70s New York City.
And Mandy Patinkin is like going crazy trying to chase this guy with him, and it's totally like they're driving through Central Park. It's totally like the scene in Die Hard 3 when they're driving through the park. It's like almost exactly the same. It turns out that the guy who's the kidnapper, he's furious because he feels like his neighborhood and this building that his family used to own in the slums, like he feels like it's the city's fault.
My family owned 97 units all up and down this block. Look at it now.
You used to live here?
I still live here. I'll always live here. Nobody's kicking my ass out.
And it's specifically this one rich developer's fault that like his part of the city is gone completely to seed. And he's like a racist and he says all this nasty shit. And what his plan is to kidnap the daughter of this rich fancy developer guy.
You know what they'll do then? Sell the land cheap. I know who buys it. You know who's buying up all the land in the whole South Bronx. Clayton goddamn Properties, you goddamn old man.
My father? He don't
Shut up, the hell do you know?
But he grabs the wrong kid by mistake just because James Brolin and his daughter are walking outside that guy's penthouse apartment
at the same time.
Yeah. He has no idea that that's what's happened. He doesn't know that he's got the wrong kid. And so meanwhile, like the cops are like, oh, this guy says he's going to ransom your daughter for a bunch of money.
He's like, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. And then the rich guy is like, the rich couple that their daughter is the target. They're like,
I pay more taxes to this city in 1 month than you and your whole damn precinct earn in a year. I think I'm entitled.
And the cops aren't really sure what's going on. Meanwhile, James Brolin is like tearing up the fucking city trying to find his kid. And he runs afoul of his ex-partner, who he sort of ratted out before, also played by Dan Hedaya.
Yes.
You're supposed to book him through and take him down to 42nd Street.
Yeah, I know all about it. I'll handle it. I'll take good care of Mr. Boyd. I just hope to God that I would see you again.
Double Dan today?
Hates his guts and spends the rest of the movie chasing him down trying to kill him. Meanwhile, the bad guy, the kidnapper, he is like very probably some also like sex pest, and he is like thinks he's falling in love with the little girl and that the little girl wants to be with him and they're gonna go off together. And it just keeps escalating and escalating and escalating. It goes completely haywire by the end. But as you mentioned a second ago, like the late 70s New York photography in this is insane.
God, I love that.
The movie is also, on top of being like incredibly janky and like really, really like fast paced, it's also really funny. There's a really great scene where James Brolin goes into like a peep show place, like, because he knows that one of the girls who's dancing in the peep show saw like a note or something that was dropped by the kidnapper that's like might be a crucial piece of evidence. He goes in there and he's like putting quarters into the machine, and then the window comes up and there's all these girls in this one room
and he's
inside.
trying to find the one.
And he's like, that one, let me talk to her, let me talk to her. And the girl in the like in front of the booth is like, no, baby, you can talk to me, it's okay. And he's like, God damn it, I want that girl. It's really, really fucking funny. It's just like one of the most exciting vintage, like classic action films that finally people are going to get to
Surfaced,
see
yeah.
in the right way.
I'm
Like,
excited.
I've seen this a dozen times, but I don't think I ever loved it quite as much as I did watching it now. This new Kino 4K is gorgeous. You have to see it. If you love this movie, you will love it more. If you've never seen it before, you're in for a treat. It played at the Beacon too a little while ago, this 4K.
Yeah.
So if it pops up again in rep,
I think they're playing it
go
at
see
the New Bev this month, maybe.
Go see it. I mean, that would be a print if it's playing at the New Bev.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely go check that out. This movie is awesome. You have to see Night of the Juggler.
They were all in it together, juggling the books. Well, now they're going to pay. Now I'm going to be the juggler. I'm going to juggle the books my way, and it's going to balance out for me.
Good one.
It was a good one. Thanks for joining us for episode 112. If you can even fucking believe it, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah. Make sure that you're in this store this coming Saturday, October the 18th, for Video Store Day.
If we don't see you in this fucking store on Video Store Day, you are canceled.
I'm going to come to your house and rent all your movies.
You're going to rent all them. I'm going to come to your house and take all your movies.
I will not return them. I will return them unrewound.
No late fees for this guy.
Yeah.
Nope.
I haven't paid a late fee in decades.
Yeah. What are
What's a late fee?
fees? We better see you at Video Store Day. But also, thank you for watching our show. And we love to hear from you. Viva@scarecrow.com. We love to see you in the store. Come by, become a member. You can do that online, rent by mail online, anywhere in the United States. You don't have to be in Seattle, but if you are, that's cool too. Let us know what you're watching. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends, your enemies, your coworkers,
Smash that like button.
strangers that follow you on the internet that they should be watching Viva Physical Media. And with that, we bid you adieu.
It's your birthday.
Hot dogs.